Hey, welcome to Luxury, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Today we'll be discussing about the 10 traits of highly successful people. If that what interests, make sure you like, share, and subscribe for more inspirational videos like this. Successful people all around the world all have some things in common. The way they feel, talk and act. They have a very different approach. The way they view and react to everything around them is very unique. They all have big ideas and they stay motivated to work towards to see to it they achieve everything without giving up. Make sure you take your time to listen to these 10 traits. I'll be explaining the top 10 traits of highly successful people so that you can master them and become one of them sooner. Without wasting time, let's begin. The first traits of highly successful people. They are driven. To be driven means to have a purpose, a sense of direction. Having ideas, dreaming big will all be futile if adequate action is not taken to achieve that success. People who are successful always have a definite purpose and they stay motivated to achieve it. To be motivated is to be driven. In order to be driven you need to set realistic goals, goals that are worth achieving and those that you can achieve. You need to have a sense of direction of what exactly you want to achieve and why you want to achieve that. Once you know your why, then your how will be easy. You need to stay positive all day to see to it that you achieve all you want to achieve. If you don't know what you want, you wouldn't know how to go about it. Have a goal and have a sense of direction to achieve it. If you want to be highly successful to become relevant in our society, being driven is very important. The second trait of highly successful people is, they act on their ideas. Dream will only be a dream if you don't act on it. There are so many million-dollar ideas that have died today because they weren't acted upon. God has given everyone unique ideas that make everyone successful, but the reason why so many aren't successful today is because they fail to act on those ideas due to either fear, laziness or procrastination, and these are the enemies of progress. Make sure you watch out for them in your life and deal with them if you want to be among the successful people by working on those ideas. Ideas don't come out fully formed, they only become clear as you work on them. The third traits of highly successful people. They make energizing decisions. One of the major skills acquired by successful people is the ability to make right decisions. This is very important in all areas of life. You'll find out that successful people around always make good decisions with time. They don't rush things and don't jump into conclusion without taking accurate measures. Good decision making can't be done without accurate thinking skills. Successful people do think accurately. That's what separates them from unsuccessful people. Once you know how to think accurately, you would be able to make the right decisions at the right time at the right place. Great businessmen, scientists, and other successful people we all admired today were able to make good and energizing decisions that made them relevant to the society. The fourth traits of highly successful people. They don't fear too much. Fear is a major hindrance to success. Everybody is afraid of doing something great that they've never done before, but the successful people feels the fear but they do it anyhow. They do act in spite of their fear. They took that bold step and work towards their goals and see to it that they achieve them. Fear can come in many forms. Fear of failure, fear of criticism are the two major forms, and the greatest of them all is the fear of criticism. Criticism will surely come either from your families, friends, even the society at large. If you're afraid of what anybody would do or say to you about your success, you'll never taste what success looks like. You need to neglect all those fears and work towards your goals believing that you will achieve success. Failure and fear works together. If you're afraid you'll fail. So also do success and courage works together. If you're courageous that you'll succeed, you'll surely succeed. He who is afraid to fall will never fly. The 5th traits of highly successful people. They take risk. Everything in this world is risky. Success itself is risky. Successful people takes risk to get to where they were today. They went through hard times to get whatever they wanted. The difference between the rich and the poor is risk-taking. They love to take risk, but the kind of risk they do take is calculated risk. They take risks that are calculated, predictable. Risk that can be managed, not risk that are unpredictable and blinded. If you notice in big organizations, they always have risk management department. This is to show to you that risk cannot be avoided, but it can only be managed. Want to be successful? You have to take risks. Risk takers are money maker. The 6th traits of highly successful people. They are lifelong learners. If you check through all successful people, you'll notice that all of them are learners. The future knowledge is learning. They all learn to become master at what they do that made them achieve their success today. Successful people are specialists in one field or the other, and the reason why they all become specialists and achieve so much success was because they learned carefully all they need to know, and they did utilize their knowledge to do something spectacular. Learning is important for us to grow in life, and that's why we all go to school to learn what don't know. Unsuccessful people do not learn, that's why they're not relevant. Before you achieve success in any area of study, you need to learn. If you're not learning, you're not growing. The 7th trait of highly successful people. They asked for help. Doing things all by yourself without the help of people who are smarter than you is like traveling to a very long distance by road, but seeking for help of people is like traveling to the same long distance by air. Seeking for help will make your success journey much more faster. Rich people understands this, that's why they network with other successful people and they have mastermind group. This mastermind group is group of experts in one field or the other where they share first-hand information with each other. Success is a journey. You can't travel alone, you need the help of others. You'll notice great businessmen do seek for help, and you do see them seeking for help of financial experts to analyze both their personal and business finances. Also, they sought for help of investors to help grow their businesses. You'll have to create good relationship with people to be able to ask for help. Build relationship with people and you'll be free to ask for help, and they'll be willing to render them to you. The 8th trait of highly successful people. They became the best version of themselves. Personal development is important in every area of life. Billionaires and millionaires you are all aspiring to be like all developed themselves morally, mentally, physically, emotionally, even spiritually. They took time to read books, buy courses that groomed them. Those books do help them navigate their ways through life and help them to make good decisions. Always pay attention to yourself, the area at which you're lacking, and try to develop yourself in that area. The 9th trait of highly successful people. They listen to their guts. Gut is the place where natural feelings comes from that makes you react in particular way. They all listen to their guts to be able to make drastic decisions that change their life. Take your time to pay to your guts that made you react to things positively. Then make sure you work on to develop it very well. The last traits of highly successful people. They believed in their ideas. Your beliefs shapes your life. Right believing leads to right living. It's what you believe in that comes to reality. Believing is an art, and people who have achieved success in an area have mastered it. They believed in their ideas and they worked towards it with fullness of heart. That's what them to achieve it. No matter how big or small your ideas are, you'll never achieve it if you didn't believe. You need to get rid of fear in your heart and fully believe that whatsoever you put your mind to, you can achieve it. In conclusion, these traits are common in every successful people. They are like foundations for success. Once you understand all these traits, you're on your way to success. Make sure you master these 10 traits of highly successful people from the beginning to the end and see to it that you've done so. You'll be amazed at how your life will change, and soon you'll become successful like the 5% of the world. Make sure you like, share and subscribe for more inspiring videos like this.
Are you an aspiring billionaire? And you're really obsessed with making your life more better to become like the successful people of this world? To learn more about how they make more money, how they reprogram themselves for success, their secret affirmative words, how they develop themselves mentally and physically that made them attractive to success, check the description below to learn more.